Hey everybody, welcome back. Obviously, it is time to cut some eggs here, and there might be a little bit of mystery in this clutch. We're gonna make clown pieds regardless of which sire it is. But this female, which was a pastel clown het pied, I picked her up last year as a juvenile, and so this is her first time breeding. I first started breeding her to my OD blade pied double het MJ clown male. And they had 2 locks, I think, but once my Super OD YB Fire Clown Pied male started locking up, I actually switched over to him as the breeder. And I think he had either 3 or 4 locks. So I'm actually hoping that it's the Clown Pied male because it gives me better odds at hitting Clown Pieds. And that other male, the MJ Xanthic Project male, he had so many clutches last year and I produced so many babies. I was like, well, I prefer to just have the better odds and better genetics with the clown pied rather than worrying about the MJ Xanthic stuff in this specific clutch. So I'm hoping that the Super OD male is the dad. Now it's going to be hard to tell that unless I get a lot of obvious yellow belly in here because they do have similar genes with the OD. So I can just hope that I get some visible yellow belly here. Well, judging by the fact that this is not a a clown, looks like I got crappy odds there. So this must not be the clown pied dad, because if the dad was the clown pied, then everything in here would be clowns. So that stinks. This one looks very pale. I would assume this is a pastel combo, obviously because of the head stamp. It's very strangely pale though, which is kind of weird. So we'll see kind of what comes out of that, but that's pretty bad odds. So this is going to be a double het clown pied, Pos MJ. So this clutch is probably going to turn out to be sort of kind of like lower end animals. I probably, unless there's a really nice clown pied in here, I don't even know if I'd really be keeping anything out of here at this point. So I just got to hope for some clown pieds. I got to hope for some female clown pieds because that's really what I've been trying to do lately is just hit some more female clown pieds. Now, I'm trying to think. I can make clowns, I can make pieds, I can make clown pieds in this clutch, so I really just got to hope for the double visual here. I'm really not happy that the double het MJ clown was the dad because I still can't test for MJ. I really don't want to be holding things back anymore from him because I've held back so many. And judging by the looks of this clutch so far, I may not have to worry about that if nothing comes out to be a visual of anything, because this one here, again, is not visual, pied or clown. This one's also pretty light colored, but we have a couple more chances to hopefully hit something visual. Not real. Oh, man. You win some, you lose some. I guess with those DG clowns, I hit odds that were just absolutely insane. So, I can't be too upset about this clutch. Just going to be a bunch of, almost near pet quality sort of animals that will just be kind of lower end stuff. Hopefully somebody finds some value in them, but to be honest, they might even end up on the auction block at some point if they don't sell. These are basically, especially if they're not visual anything, if I get visual clowns or visual pieds, they're going to be het for the other one, so at least they'll be visual hets. If they're neither, then they're probably auction animals. And let's see here, and nothing. These are all very pale. It's very strange, but we did not hit the visual here either, as you can see there. I'm getting bombed with odds in this clutch. This whole clutch might just be up for sale. If you can see that there. It's not very good odds in this so far. It's gonna be a quick video if there's nothing I gotta look at and double guess. It's gonna be a very quick video. Get some of that off right here. Oh man, this is leaky eggs. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. I don't know if you saw my other video yesterday with the DG stuff, but you know, I hit some just amazing odds on those clutches. And again, you know, the odds of me hitting those snakes were basically nothing. And the fact that I hit 2 of them was insane. So, you know, we're at the point now where the odds caught up to me. I'm not hitting visual anythings in these clutches here between, you know, what I'm looking at so far. So, it's really the reason why I stopped breeding the OD blade to this female, because he was just pied head clown, and I knew that my odds weren't going to be very good at hitting clown pieds compared to breeding a clown pied to it. Because if I was breeding a clown pied, at the very least, everything is clown, and then half the babies should be clown pieds. When you're breeding a pied het clown to a clown het pied, you're not guaranteed any visuals, which obviously we're seeing here, and your odds aren't very high of hitting a double visual at all. Let's see. Well, it looks like we at least hit a pied here. So I proved out that the mom is pied. So that's, you know, I bought her last year. When you're buying hets, you always are sort of worried that what you're buying is actually what it says it is. So I did prove that out. So I can leave. Actually, I have the mom up for sale right now. So if everybody, I mean, she's a decent sized female. You know, obviously now she had her babies. She laid these eggs 2 months ago. She's ready to go. But at least I can say that I proved out that she is a 100% het pied, because I produced a pied baby out of her. So that's good. At least we proved that. I think that'll make whoever buys her, you know, a little more confident with what they're getting out of her. But yeah, man, this is really bad odds with this whole entire clutch, that we're not getting any like any really good visuals here. One last chance at a clown pied. And this whole clutch is, if I make $1,000 off this clutch, I'd be surprised. And that's, you know, sort of why I always tell everybody that you don't want to be breeding this lower end stuff, because you don't make money off of it. I mean, this is a clutch that I'll probably end up losing money off of, because it's so basic. But that's why I'm getting out of making those sort of pairings. Yeah, I got hosed. I mean, I got a clown here, so that's at least some positive. It looks like a nicer clown. It's weird. This whole clutch is very pale. This is a very big looking snake too, actually, here, if you can see that in there. So I hit a clown and I hit a pied. But, you know, I got 3 non-visuals. So, I mean, I hit some really, really bad odds. Hopefully this is like a female. If this ends up being a female, I might keep it because it's a clown het pied. It's got a couple genes in there. I would say this is probably a blade. It's a Pastel MJ as well. So it's actually a really big snake too. It's sort of kind of weird how big it is. But yeah, I mean, it's not a very good clutch. Nothing too crazy. Nothing that anybody's gonna write home to anybody about. At least proved out the mom was 100% het pied. You know, we got 1 visual of each. Got 3 non-visuals. None of them look too... I mean, there really weren't a lot of genes going around. Since this looks like it was the blade, the OD blade dad, all we had was OD blade and Pastel. There was nothing else going on, which is the other reason why I decided to stop breeding him in this pairing. But this clown looks cool. That might even be an OD blade clown. But yeah, the rest of this clutch is pretty much... not a winner. So you win some, you lose some. Now the other bad part about this is that you know, they're all going to be Pastel MJ Xanthic. By the time I'm ready to sell these, we will not have that test available, so I'm going to have to sell them blindly. The ones that are not visual recessives, I don't really care about. You know, the pied, I probably don't care about either. The clown might be something I have, if it's a female, might have to hold it back just to verify when I can, when MJ's involved in there. But overall, not the best clutch in the world. You get them put back in the incubator to finish baking, and I'll give you guys an update next week.